All right. Welcome to another Lilly Finance Twitter Space.
Good evening, Dr. Ari.
If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like,
What's going on? Hey,
subscribe,
Brad. Hey, Jay. How's everyone
and turn
going?
on bell notification. All right.
Good. I think Michelle's jumping in, but I got two people literally down for medical, so we're trying to bring in one that's kind of in transit. So waiting for Barney, Michelle, a couple folks. What's up, Johnny B?
Just listen to this AMA Twitter Space and try to hear what they're talking about. See if they got any updates or any news. What's popping, what's cracking, what's going on with them.
While we're waiting on a couple folks, Jay, maybe text Barney, tell him I'm in here, ready to go.
He said 60 seconds.
Oh, okay, we're good. I don't need to text him. I was in old guy David's space last night. We were working on this family, and I got the email today. Whew. It's a hard blow to see that one. So my energy's down because I'm looking at stuff I don't want to see.
I guess they changed it from Lilly Foundation to Giving now. It looked like click on it, still coming.
All right, Barney, I think we're good.
They now all do AMA on Sunday, Twitter Space AMA, but they're doing one today, I guess, because probably at the L Banks or whatever. I'm guessing they live on L Banks.
Awesome. Good evening, everybody. We're running a Sunday space on a Monday evening. That's kind of funny. But had to push some stuff around. I had people traveling, Barney was traveling.
Hey, if we did things skilled and accordingly, stuff like this, that just wouldn't be our thing,
Oh, yeah, let's get the recording legal done. You guys consent to being recorded on Lilly Finance channel tonight on the Twitter Spaces, Barney, Jay, and Dr. Art.
Yes, I consent.
Good to go.
Since this is not financial advice and we are not financial advisors and we are just discussing, yes, I do verbally consent to be recorded. Bam, two legals in one speech.
If you see Michelle in here, grab her, because I don't see her in here, so I might miss her. I don't know. Let's see. So, awesome.
Well, I'll
guys,
get chiming up here.
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to get chiming up here. I know you guys are going to have a million questions, so we're going to make our talkie quick. If you're going to have questions or you're going to want to speak, I highly recommend you request to speak now because it's probably going to go crazy here. So if you really want to get in there, make sure you do it. So I guess we'll start with the big notification, and that is we're on LBank now. So that kind of happened. So good for y'all, good for us. Good for everybody for what they've been doing. It's been a lot of work that goes into it. I know we're getting pelted with a lot of questions. I am just being back into the swing of things as of tomorrow, guys. Sorry, I had an opportunity to go see my grandbaby. Y'all know that, and that just took priority. So I'm going to be back in swing on things tomorrow. I'm going to really try to get caught up on Telegram and Twitter with all. So there are a lot of activities coming tomorrow, but I am happy. We're launched on our first of many to come. We got more in the works, paid for, ready to go. We're just we just had our executive meeting right before this, and I really drove the point home that, it's great to be listed on every exchange, but myself, we've had a plan, and we've executed that plan accordingly, and we've had some stumbles, but we've not made any major mistakes that are unrepairable or anything like that. And I want to continue with that trend, and I don't want to rush just for rush's sake of saying, hey, we're on 52 exchanges. I'd rather say we're solidly on 5 exchanges in 6 weeks or whatnot, as opposed to we're on these and we don't know anything about them yet. So they are coming, guys, and they are going to go the right way. And we're not, like I said, we're not just going to rush them out there just for the sake of saying we're on it. I'm not going to do that to you guys. And I really hope you can appreciate that we're going to do this the right way. And whatever the right way is what we're doing as we go along here. That's why we're so open to listening to the community feedback and everything else, so that the ways that we put together our little internal roadmaps do kind of jive with what y'all think our internal roadmap should be. Now, we're not going to, listen to all of it, but we'll take everything under advisement and take it from there. No. Sorry, that wasn't meant for you guys. I was telling the dog that was sniffing me no. Hey, we got Jay. I don't know. I haven't seen Michelle, but I know she asked if we can get the foundation stuff done towards the beginning or the end. Jay, it's technically the beginning. You want to go ahead and knock that out real quick?
Yeah, no problem. Hey, guys, welcome. It's good to spend time with you as usual. Seeing a lot of the same faces and names. We're becoming a family fast here. So it's been a really feverish couple of weeks getting the first surgery done. It's in the books. We finished the second video shoot for post-op. That is in edit, and we should see that here within 1 to 2 weeks. That'll be posted on the website, which is going live this week. As it's becoming a 501c3, that filing is in progress. That video is going to be pitched, as you guys know, to some major networks, including Fox, CNN, NBC, CNBC, Inside Edition. Barney and I just recently traveled back from Oklahoma with our newest partner. It's already signed and done deal. They're going to make the announcement. We have made a great video shoot that day and introducing each other and talking about what we want to do cooperatively. A lot of stuff, great stuff coming. Really big charity events coming up with that partner here this spring and into the summer. And also an NFT line for the athlete and celebrity. And pretty incredible and encouraging stuff. And they're going to be providing some really amazing utility that goes along with those NFTs. We're working with White Sands, which is going to be creating the NFT line, and under some of the guidance of Dr. Bernstein, who knows these people. Is fantastic, an amazing asset to our team. So we're really excited about that. More to come on that. We also had meetings this past week and getting support. And KO, shout out to you, getting support from Wyndham Hotels, Playa Resorts, potentially Delta Airlines, and exploring potential future partnerships with some of these industries as they look to get into the crypto adoption space. Really doesn't even exist yet in the hospitality industry. Recognizing a really amazing opportunity, to maybe use blockchain to preclude some of their legacy systems, which are kind of clunky, very, very difficult to navigate, very difficult to maintain, expensive to run. So some opportunities there in the future. We'll be announcing our next surgery candidate here within the week, looking to do maybe a long-term one, like a 12-month medication-based medical recipient, but also a surgery this month. So as resources come in and we really blow up the value of the Lilly Finance Giving Wallet, gives us more options to do stuff. Eventually, you're going to see a donation wallet addresses, multiple donation wallet addresses on the website. That'll give some of the people that have been knocking on the door and want to donate directly the option to do that, but we also have to make sure that the appropriate mechanism to provide tax receipts is on there. So that's coming as well. Really good news, gives us potential more resources to do more things with. Very exciting stuff to come, and you'll be seeing a lot more from us this week.
Thanks, Jay. I got Wayne in here. He was. We were in the spaces with old guy David yesterday, and Wayne is up here. Since it's the foundation's time, he had stepped up and wanted to kind of help a little girl, and the mother has emailed me. I've got Michelle and I are kind of going back and forth on how to help them or get them to the right people. He's in here. This is a gentleman I met last night, and I just got the email from Mom. It was a very hard email to read, so medically, but well, Michelle's on top of it. Yeah, no, I brought him up.
He's up here as a speaker.
Wayne, go ahead, man. Tell us what's going on.
Oh my goodness, man. You know how many people just from the time and the effort, bro, they are so happy. I'm so happy, and one thing, I'm a helper. but most people want help with money. Most people need help with a bill. Most people need help with this, and I don't got that. So how do I be happy, And finally, my voice is able to help me, and it's so amazing. Like, I couldn't believe I came up as a speaker. There was a lot of people in that room. And I've requested before, and I've tried to send tweets, to you guys, and everything was just so perfect, man. And oh, everybody's so excited, and thank you for emailing back right away, Brad, and thank you, bro, man.
Yeah, this is an extremely critical case of a child that I don't want to get into details. It's very hard.
I could, if I can, a little bit. I don't know if there's anything about it. Can I say something about it?
Yeah. Michelle's working on getting her to the right people because it's out of our wheelhouse a little bit, but we're doing everything we can.
Yeah, so she had an incident when she was like 6 months old. She's 4, but she's been like brain dead since then. I forgot exactly what they call it, but her brain was so small when it happened. And if we were around the ocean, I live in Albuquerque, New Mexico. They have these machines for drowning where there's oceans at, because drownings happen a lot. And if we would have had one of these machines, she would probably be in the predicament she is now. But there's treatments for it, high pressure treatments. But, stuff like this never happens to nobody I know, nobody they know, like where we could have the opportunity to even look into something like this. But I appreciate you, man, and I'm a follower, and thank you guys. Thank you.
Not a problem.
Absolutely.
Thanks for reaching out.
Yeah, thanks for reaching out, and we'll connect you with where we can and help you with any medical connections and make any suggestions. Stay in contact with us through the whole time. Love it. Hey, shout out to Albuquerque. Lived there for 3 years. Love it there. Jealous that you get to spend 330 days a year in the sunshine. Let it shine down on you, man. We're here to help you.
Thank you guys, man. Thank you guys so much.
Very welcome. I see one creeping down there, and I kind of anticipated this one requesting to speak tonight, so let's just get him out of the way. Hey, what's up, cool crypto?
What's up, Barney? How you doing today, buddy?
Brother, I couldn't be better, let me tell you. It was,
That's
I
awesome,
kept
man.
so impressed with what was going on this weekend, and I just feel more alive, and, I've been 100% into this project since November, and, it's taxing, it's heavy, and everything, but, man, I'm just feeling 150% right now. I'm ready to get in and just kill everything, make it 100%.
Well, we expect 150% at least, Barney, since you recharged after spending so much time with your tater tot. So we expect nothing less at the moment.
Thank you. Good.
Well, first of all, I just want to say, hey, what's up, Brad? Everybody, thank you for having me once again. Yes, let's get it over with. My first question was already answered. I was going to ask about the next candidate. You guys were mentioning that it will be announced within a week. So that's amazing, and I look forward to hearing a lot more about that. Now, as far as marketing, do you guys have any updates for us on the marketing side?
Yeah, we'll get into that here in a bit. I'm not gonna derail everything right now, but yeah, that is on the list of things to go over.
Yeah, and we're having meetings this week, Cool Crypto, with a really great agency and some things we're doing internally. Barney's got a great plan. Brad's got a great plan.
Awesome. Okay, I look forward to hearing that. I'll stick around.
Thank you. Well, we'll get other people involved, but since it's been brought up, Brad, we want to talk about the marketing. I mean,
yeah, go ahead. That's fine.
So, Brad and I have had conversations over the weekend, and we're definitely, first thing we're going to do is we're going to apologize to everybody. Brad's got a lot going on. I've got a lot going on, and we had the L Bank. There was a massive miscommunication there from them on when it was going to launch. We were completely told it was going to be 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time in the evening, and that was incorrect. We launched at 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time in the morning on Saturday. But that's not where we failed you. We failed you guys because we did not hit the ground on the social networks marketing this to the best we could have. We recognize that. We apologize, and we promise you that will never happen again. We are going to have, for the next one, the next exchange that we go live on, we're to have 1,000 tweets, or maybe not 1,000, but we're going to have tweets, we're going to have telegrams, Facebooks, Instagrams, all these things just lined up in the barrels, ready to fire out, so that we don't have this big launch again and then total silence and crickets from us. It's not. I mean, you guys are doing a great job. I was getting on Twitter as much as I could and seeing you guys were out there doing a great job of promoting us and promoting what's going on. But I felt so bad because we weren't. Lilly Finance wasn't. And that's where we dropped the ball. And I know Brad will agree with this. And if not, then I'll tweet y'all as I'm getting to the airport heading to Florida to kick him in the ass. We're not going to let this happen again. We will be in front of this marketing going forward. And we are listening on Telegram and on Twitter and listening to where people are saying, hey, I'm in this market and I'm not hearing anything about you. We're working with a worldwide marketing company that knows. Jay and I have met with them. They're crypto nerds that just so happen to own a marketing company. So it's really a great marriage. So we're going to be really globally hitting it. We're going to be a little bit more active and face out there in the crowds and events that are happening and stuff like that. So we are listening to y'all with the marketing thing. We know we screwed the pooch on this one, and we learned from our mistake. We're not going to do it again. You got my word on that one.
Yeah,
So,
and Barney, we were
you wanna
onboarding.
follow up with anything?
Yeah, we were onboarding some new folks, of course, and getting them acclimated to our internal workings. We also had people migrating and moving and traveling, and we also were bringing on an agency that we're vetting and finishing up with. So, and they are big, and they're pro. So,
Yes.
And I just got Michelle up here. But,
These guys are actually such crypto nerds. They actually do crypto mining in their marketing agency.
Not gonna lie, went in and looked at their machine. They've got 3 pretty good mining machines in there. I was quite impressed. I want one.
Michelle is joining us from a remote location.
Yeah, you can go ahead and break the ice. I'm in the hospital, but it's okay. It's just kidney stones, but they're stubborn, so I've been here a few days. So I'm not missing in action. I'm here.
No, we love you, and you're hardcore. You're joining the space, and even sitting in the hospital. So, hearts to that.
Well, there's not much else to do except eat this Jello.
Gosh. Love it. Feel better.
Thank you. I'm here though.
Hey, hello.
Hello, Crypto.
Hello.
Yes, sir. How y'all doing?
We're wonderful. How are you?
Great. Good. I just finished golf and I'm trying to jump on this space right away. But anyway, I am one of the. I won't say one of the, but I know. Hey, I'm one of the heavily invested guy in this project, and my concern it's like I'm into accounting. But I believe in marketing, and I know you guys are going to talk about it. And I know that we're going to be listed on various exchanges, which is cool. But I think for us to be able to raise donation to support future surgeries, we might need to encourage new holders to buy more into Uniswap, because that's where they will be able to get reflection and be able to pay more fees, to be able to go towards the surgery. So this is my suggestion. I think like if we can encourage people to buy more from Uniswap, so we can raise more money for future surgeries. That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you. Well noted. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and Crypto Faces, Colonel Michelle have a huge roadmap and amazing work coming out with the sponsors and the folks involved. That'll bring in other funding for these surgeries on top of the percentages from the crypto to kind of balance it out. It's pretty special who's involved. That's coming out. That news is coming out very soon. It's wrapping up, Jay, I think, in a week and a half?
Yeah, because we're going to get the website launched here shortly. You'll meet the board of directors, the 501. They'll drive the board in the direction of Lilly Giving. But yeah, once the video is finished and it goes to their release, their social media, we'll push that to you guys. That was their request to announce it first, so that their athletes, celebrities are comfortable with it. And then once we add the ability to do direct donations to the website, that's just a simple mechanic so that we can get, if anybody wants to donate, whomever it is, they get a tax receipt so you can write it off legally. As a 501c3, we have to be able to provide that function. So NFT sales, direct donations, we're going to be doing concerts, sporting events, a lot of really cool stuff that you'll see coming out. That roadmap will initially go on the website and get tweaked as more partners and things come on board. But it is exciting. The future is exciting, and we definitely want to do more surgeries. Well said.
Yeah, and I'll bring up one more bullet point that needs to be talked about. We have some folks that are very sick right now, so some things are lagging. Michelle is, and some other folks on the design side, so they are down. So some things might take a day or two more on the site, but it is coming. They were in the meetings today. Our team is dedicated, even though they're sick. They're in the meetings, and it's a lot on of Drain being sick and in and out of meetings. So, but you guys, I'm proud of the team for showing up sick. That's hard, and they could have simply said, "I'm done," I'm sick. Yeah. So, and I was in that meeting with them today. So,
well, thanks, Brad. I'm actually talking on and off with Jay, and we are looking at bringing up another surgical candidate soon. I know everybody's very eager for that. We've got a lot of people reaching out to us. Despite being able to pull it off in 6 weeks from launch, it usually takes a little bit longer than that. I don't anticipate it's going to be long, but there's a lot that goes on that Jay and I have to do, from selection to lining up the surgeon to everything that goes in play. But hopefully, Jay and I will be working this week to finalize a candidate for you, and then be able to bring you our next candidate.
Right on.
Wonderful. All right, let's hear from somebody else. Excuse me. Danny, you've been up here for a while. What's going on?
Hello, hi Barney, hi Brett, how are you guys?
Good, yourself?
Fantastic. Typing notes.
Thank you. Barney, I'm from the day one holder in Lilly, so I'm representing the Telegram community. So everyone is desperate about the marketing, and any timeline for the marketing this week and next week? How much time it will take more?
We look at having some papers, pen to paper, and some contract stuff done this week, so we can get an announcement made end of this week, first of next week, and the announcement's going to probably come in the form of just a blitz of marketing up and out of nowhere. You know how we do it. You'll see all kinds of stuff, and then we'll pop up and be like, oh, yeah, hey, by the way, we got the new marketing team out here. What do you guys think? We do and then announce. So, but, yeah, we're looking at getting some contract work done this week so we can get going with it immediately.
That's perfect, Barney, because, marketing is the base. We need the marketing. The second question is about the change. So, you said, the second we announced in the first week of April. So any timeline for the next exchange also, Barney? Can you speak about that?
I can speak to the fact that I need to get back at my desk tomorrow. I need to get caught up and brought up to speed with all the L-Bank stuff. I will say this. In order to move on with the next exchanges, that is plural, we do have to do some whitelisting of wallets. So in order to do that, since we've not renounced our contract, but we have it locked, Brad, can you mute, please? You're carrying over. We're going to be getting the information out there tomorrow. We will be doing a 24-hour community vote to unlock the contract so that we can whitelist these exchange addresses. Once we do that, then we will have actual dates. Like I said, we're going to do a 24-hour vote, not a 30-day vote. 24 hours. We're going to make it clear that we're only unlocking it to add exchange wallets to the whitelists. So once we do that, we let them know their wallet is whitelisted. They will work with our marketing team and our creative team and solidify the date. We should should be able to announce the date of the next exchange by this weekend. And we'll do it in some grandiose marketing fashion, not just make one tweet and leave it at that.
That's perfect because the Telegram community is very positive. We are so bullish. So April month will be so good for us. So let's go, Barney. We love you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes,
Yeah,
LFG.
I had to tell the executive team in our meeting tonight that our Telegram community is so gung ho everything that I had to turn off blanket notifications because y'all were blowing me up so much. I was watching my battery die from the notifications coming up on screen this weekend. So we hear you out there, and we listen to what y'all say, and we're running with this one full speed, guys. We're going to get the marketing thing addressed and get the exchanges going. So we're on it, guys.
Okay, that's it. Thank you very much, Barney. Okay, thank you.
Sure thing. Thank you, Danny. All right.
Hi, may I speak, please?
Go ahead. Somebody else speak. I need a second here to gather myself.
Actually, I have a concern regarding, first of all, thank you for all the effort from the team regarding the listing and the surgery and other things. Now, I have an issue. I don't know if other investors have the same issue or not, but the listing is not helping who invest in Uniswap. Example now for the L Bank, there is too many traffic and a lot of people they invest in L Bank, and this is not. There is no effect on Uniswap pool. So I suggest like other token, either to increase the reflection or to do like a competition for the highest buy. He will earn example like 5 ETH or whatever the price. This it will increase the volume for Uniswap. Now this is my issue with because I'm in Lilly project from day one. I'm still holding. I invest a lot of money with the miss stuff during the launch.
Bro, anybody got money to give you?
I'm still holding. But the listing in N-Bank and other exchanges, it will not help or it will not bring other investors to start invest in Uniswap.
So more hold though.
From the team, Brad and Barney.
Still, L-Bank got more people on there that can buy.
In a way to bring more investors in Uniswap.
That's why they're getting on more exchange so they can get more.
Thank you.
Investor.
Go ahead and sorry again. Shinobi Army, just DM me on Twitter or Telegram, and let's meet up and kind of go over that because this is you said something in there to really. No spilling of the beans. Okay, you can talk high level, no spilling of the beans. As a matter of fact, I'll talk high level so that you don't spill the beans. Two things I will address this one first and foremost. So anybody that has a little clip option, you might want to get your fingers ready. As y'all know, as of 11:59 Eastern Time last night was the cutoff for launch issue submissions. I have not brought all of the data in yet. I've been working on it, piece by piece. We will have all of the data put into the proper forms that it's supposed to be in and everything else here in the next few days. The team is getting together and working on what the resolve is going to be for that. They'll look for that announcement to come up. I will make a post that we're now going through the data and figure out what happened, yada, yada. Here's what we're going to do to rectify it. level that Brad can't spill the beans over. We're also got a really strong meeting coming up this week
Staking,
for
bro. That's all I
our
want to know about.
ecosystem that we're going
Staking.
to be implementing, developing and implementing here really fast.
Hopefully staking.
Methodically, but it's methodically fast. So it will kind of address what you were saying about getting more investors on the Uniswap and everything else, but for the ones that don't, we're trying to take all that into consideration. And, everything's happening really fast, and some things we're behind the 8 ball, some things we're trying to stay ahead of it, where at least, we're rolling along with it on average. So yeah, there you go. I've said it. We are going to be making an announcement here in the next few days that we've got all the data assembled. We're looking through it, and we're coming up with a resolve, and this is going to be the resolve. Look for that to come out, here in the next few days or so. For everybody that keeps messaging me on Twitter and Telegram saying that I submitted but you haven't responded, that's correct. I don't respond to every email that comes in. We're just collecting the data, and then we will respond to individuals one-on-one.
Hi, Brad. Hi, Barney.
Hello.
Thank you for the opportunity for me to speak. I just want to say thank you guys for all what you're doing. It is well appreciated. I have a question for you, Barney. Have you started looking into any Canadian exchange?
I'm sorry, what?
Have you guys started looking into any Canadian exchange?
We are looking into a lot of exchanges, and I can only speak for myself. I have found there are exchanges in places I didn't even know existed. So as I am finding them, I am putting them on the list. We're looking to see, what the mitigating factors are, what's their daily volume, what's their annual volume, what's their number of holders, blah, blah, blah. If you know of any that we might not have seen, throw them to me in the DM. I'll look at all of them.
I'm going to give you one right now. It's the #1 Canadian exchange. It is called Wealth Simple. I think they have about over 5 billion in capital. It is widely used throughout Canada. It could be a better idea for you guys to approach them.
Oh, that's wonderful. What did you say the name of that was again? And somebody who has paper and pen, write it down because I don't.
Wealth Simple.
Well, simple.
Perfect.
Got it.
Thank you.
Yeah, and South Africa came up today in India, so we're on it.
Thank you for the suggestion. We'll definitely look into that. All right, who else we got? Yeah. Brad, was there anything was there anything high level that you wanted to discuss that you can't go into details on?
I mean, I'm working on your burn strategy, so, there's a bunch of stuff that, the burn strategy and the ecosystem are high on my priority list, so.
You can't say the P word in this group, right? Because they just go crazy whenever they do that.
Yeah, well.
And there goes my battery again. Thanks.
Don't tease us.
Thanks. Hey, we're not teasing. Brad just talking out his mouth again. But no, we constantly talk about different burn strategies, and we're getting pretty close to having I don't know how we're going to do it yet, but I promise you, when we decide what we're going to do or what options we're going to look through, we're going to come up with some creative way of really letting you guys kind of help make the decision on which way we go. But we'll have it all laid out properly prior to that. I mean, it's not like we're just coming out of March Madness and bracket systems or anything, if that's not a direct hint of how we might do it. But, we'll take that for what's going on. All right, who else we got here? Because I'm running out of words. Oh, man, we got people requests. What, am I the only one working here? Dr. Ari wants to speak. Silas Abersold wants to speak.
Mike has not spoken yet.
Oh, well, let's let Mike speak. Mike, go for it.
Hey, what's what's going on, guys? Appreciate you guys having me on tonight. And Brad, we both down here in the sunny state of Florida. And so, a couple questions for you, real quick. Thanks for getting us on the L Bank. Yeah, like you guys said, the volume was pretty low, but that was probably just due to marketing. Getting that out there.
Oh yeah.
Going back to the guy's thing about Uniswap. My dad, he's 75 years old, and he invests in crypto, and he trades and so on like that. But he has to go to exchanges to trade, because if somebody's not an advanced trader, it's hard for them to trade on Uniswap, because you got to make sure you got to have ETH in there, you got to have enough tokens in there, you're burning gas fees, you're also hitting the button 20 times sometimes before you get it to buy. That's why I'm a big advocate of having exchanges for your average type trader, right? And also to you, Barney, coin market cap, for example. We know coin market cap basically controls the pricing of the crypto market. If we remember 3 to 4 months ago when they had that glitch where it looked like everybody had billions of dollars in their accounts all over the crypto exchanges. Like, for example, L-Bank's not showing on the page for Lilly Finance right now. I don't know if that's on you guys' side or if that's on L-Bank's side for you, Barney. And also, when you're looking at Lilly Finance, like, there's no data for circulating supply, things of that nature, market cap, and so on. Is it that you guys haven't been in touch yet with Coin Market Cap, or do they have to pull this data from somewhere else? And I appreciate everything you guys are doing, and I'll take it off the air for that.
Thanks, Mike. Good questions. With the coin market cap thing, yes, we're in contact with them. They do the data collection. Again, there's just so much I have to do tomorrow, getting back into the swing of things on the L Bank side, how that's all going to work out. I've been told from them that over a few days, everything will kind of stabilize. It'll reflect properly, across everything. But I don't have the exact 100% information to be able to solidly sit here and say, this is how it works. I hope to have a better answer tomorrow once I get through with all of my phone calling and keyboard pounding and everything else. But as for the coin market cap, yeah, we do have an account with them. We are set up, but they pull the data themselves. And believe it or not, what I'm finding, all these different places basically pull from the same place. They put their own graphs, their own charts. Some of them do have it as an automated process. Dex Tools being the biggest one that shows almost real time, at least on buy sells. They're all pulling it from Etherscan or whatever block you're on, whatever chain you're on. That's where they pull it from. If there was a way we could go in and manually update our accounts with CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, and all that, Cody would have a new full-time job to do on top of his other full-time job, but unfortunately, they just don't allow us to do it that way. But I'll have more information on the L-Bank stuff tomorrow.
Okay.
So somebody's being.
Oh. One more question for you, Mark. So like on the circulating supply, if you look at some of these other tokens, you look at Shiba and so on like that, and it'll say like self-supporting instead of like Coin Market Cap actually validating it. Is there a way to get with Coin Market Cap and have them go in and actually validate instead of relying off self-reporting from the token?
That's
to give it a market cap and so.
Yeah, that's on my list of stuff to ask. Just like with CoinGecko as an example, they still show us only listed on Uniswap. So that's again on my list of things. That's on there. Why aren't these things? Are they auto-populating? Do we have to wait for them? Can we force? What's a force majeure? We have to take the information from us, whatever. I'm going to get all this information, and I'll let you guys know.
Okay, thank you, Barney.
Like it. I see you have your hand raised, being all polite and everything. I like that. Just because of that, I'm going to go ahead and say you got the floor, buddy.
Thank you, boss. How you guys doing tonight?
Great. Pretty darn good.
Always good down with you guys.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Just kind of echo, what was being talked about on Uniswap and everything. Is it possible to kind of develop some sort of like card to crypto payment system through the website that's on the Ethereum blockchain so it affects what you see in like DEX tools and everything on the Ethereum blockchain?
But give a little bit more clarity to that question, if you would.
Well, so the gentleman was talking about, having to swap to ETH and then swapping to Lilly and everything. And I mean, for most crypto investors, it's not a thing to purchase ETH real quick and then swap to Lilly, but I get what he's kind of saying. A lot of us, with all these great things coming out, we want to start seeing the price impact of the good works that you guys are doing for Lilly. We want to see it reflected, and maybe possibly making it simpler to access Lilly on the Ethereum blockchain, say through the website. I mean, is something like that possible?
Absolutely. It is possible, 100%.
Okay, this one I will go ahead and field. I will let Brad have that one, but he can say no more. It is possible. It is something that has been looked into. It is an absolute freaking nightmare to try to do something like that, but it's not off the table. In the interim, I agree with everybody. I have, a lot of people know I split my time between Texas and Indy. My family's in Texas. My parents are in Indy, and I go up there, spend weeks at a time with them. They're getting up there in age, but they have no clue what I'm talking about when I say, oh, you just got to go load up on some ETH, go to Uniswap, swap the ETH for Lilly token, and you're good to go. And I found that across the board, even the car guy that I took my car to a couple weeks ago, he's young and he's into tech and still had a hard time doing it. So I'm actually putting together next week when I get back up with the parents, I'm going to do it the easy way. I'm going to screen record them doing the process and break it into a little section of 30-second little videos on how to buy Lilly for the dummiest of dummies. And the parents to get it and to buy some Lilly token. I am convinced I can get anybody using these videos to buy Lilly token very simply. So it is, I agree with you. It would be so much better. In an awesome world, it would be so cool if you could just log on to the website, say I want $500 worth of Lilly token, you put in your credit card number, bam, it's done. That's ideal. That's how I would love it to happen. That's not going to happen this week, I promise you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Again, it's not off of the table. It's just a process, and it is something that's being looked at.
Well, just be careful because people still struggle. You might earn yourself a Denozo slap.
I've earned worse probably. I'm scared to go Google it, but I'll figure it out.
Well, good luck to you, sir. Thank you for all you guys are doing, man.
Gladly. We do it for the kids and we do it for y'all. All right, who else we got here? Anybody want to speak? Raise your hand. I keep adding Dr. Ari as speaker because he keeps requesting. I don't know what's going on with that. All right, Brad, you got anything? Oh, well, we got some other.
Yeah, and going back to the card to crypto, the APIs and the gateways, there's about 1,200 cryptos traded right now, fiat to crypto. It's just what's the best integration rolling out with the Lilly blockchain and what we're going to do with those big providers. It's not necessarily an app-based, just throw an app out there and integrate it. That's a quick Band-Aid, but the whole overall vision
You dropped off as a listener.
All right. I just saw that. I'm still down here in the Texas area. They're still working on my internet, so I'm kind of lagging by a few seconds. All right. Anybody else before we start wrapping this thing up? We've been going for 45 minutes already. Good for us.
It implies when you're having fun, doesn't it? No, we covered launch, bank. You covered wallets. You covered a lot. Medical. We covered foundation. Everything's good.
We did call on BB Crypto.
Oh, yeah, they're still showing up. Go for it.
Good afternoon, guys. How you doing?
Good.
Fantastic.
Hey, not bad. Just kind of contacting y'all from Northern Michigan. Day 2 investor here. Follow every day. You guys put a lot of work in. Just want to let you know that's appreciated by everybody. And also, I may behind. I don't think I missed this and the basic description of what everything does here. But in the future, is Lilly going to be a payment source for medical treatment as well? Like, kind of like some people have like a care credit, and that's just solely kind of, directed towards medical bills. Are we going to be able to use Lilly as payment to hospitals or doctors?
So I can answer that. I mean, from the technical side, the other team members can, but that is our goal. Our goal is to put the token in the hands of the patients who need to pay their portion of whatever their fee may be. Our foundation, while it can support a complete surgery, there are going to be cases where people will be qualified for partial funding, but those families will still, depending on their criteria, be responsible for a part of their payment. And our goal is to have those families be equipped with Lilly token to pay for. And again, like everyone's saying, this is not going to happen next week, but that is definitely a goal for us, for me personally.
And that was part of our design too, to create reflections. So we have the doctors receiving crypto, the patients paying their copays with crypto, just to kind of enhance the usability of the token. And I think your question might have been a little bit more larger medical industry. Is that right?
Yeah, I meant like just a standard patient. I have no special situation. I'm just gonna go see my doctor. My copay's $40, or I went to the hospital, the ER, or something. That would probably be more applicable instead of a private practice. More of a, the bigger guys like up here, it's Munson or Spectrum. If they'll just accept it as a payment source from anybody, from all patients.
Right. And ultimately, I mean, the end game, the ultimate goal would be, we have our app out there, we have our whole ecosystem out there, we have our own, we're running it on our own blockchain, that it is fully encompassing, and it's going to be a task because how many doctors, how many networks, there's so much logistics to go behind it. But yeah, ultimately the end game would be that any medical practitioner in the world would love to be able to receive Lilly token. I don't want to use the word crypto like Jay did because that's not generic. I'm trying to be specific. Sure. Anybody in the medical practice would be willing to accept Lilly token as their form of payment, and there will be an easy mechanism in play for the patient to be able to pay it and the doctor to be able to receive it. So that is the end goal. And
awesome.
Like Michelle said, I'm going to reiterate what she said, which is what we said. That's not happening next week, but it is something that's always in development.
Well, I appreciate you guys taking the time to answer my question. We all appreciate the work you put in. Sky's the limit for this project. I work 60 hours a week, and then I go home and I go to my other full-time job, and you guys are part of that too. So, we appreciate you. And
thanks for bringing us along.
Thank you. That's awesome.
Thank you, sir. Paper NFT.
Hey, guys. I had a quick question in regards to NFTs and using them as like I guess somewhat of like a financial gain or whatever. But there's some NFTs that you're able to get incentives on. Like there's an NFT where you can go get hotels and get discounts on hotels. I was wondering if there's any way that you could do an NFT. If you guys haven't thought about this, please send some Lilly to my
our crypto account. But like, no, but if there was a way where you could use Lilly and like give discounts on anything, if you have an NFT, a Lilly NFT, you get discounts on anything medical. I think that would be a dope idea if you guys haven't thought about that already.
If I may, just real quick, I want to verify. So the thought here is, correct me if I'm wrong, maybe producing Lilly NFT that might give a discount on, let's just say, and I'm throwing it out here, insulin.
Yeah, exactly. Or anything, like if they can go to like a CVS and get some type of discount on anything, like, maybe some over-the-counter Tylenol, I don't know, just anything, or even medical procedures. I don't know how far you can go, but depending on the different type of NFTs, some NFTs are more rare because of what they can do, like the utility behind it. So, I was just thinking of certain things like, anything medical, getting discounts on anything medical. I thought that would be a dope idea for NFT.
Barney? Well, I can tell you this much. I was just going to say the list of ideas that we've got for NFTs is probably longer than any other list that I've got going right now. As for sending you some Lilly tokens for the idea, I mean, that sounds like something I'm not going to do, but I totally applaud you for trying. No, I do like hearing, different ways that people think the NFTs can be utilized, not just for the profits or funding, anything like that, how it can have a real, because we're utility-based. Everything we're going to do with the Lilly token is based off of the utility. So everything I want us to do is going to be based off the utility. And I don't think that's a bad idea, coming up with some sort of a special NFT that might do something like that. Thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah, no problem. Hopefully I'll see it.
I should have known by your username that it was going to be something NFT question-wise.
Yeah. Exactly. No, I appreciate you guys. You guys are doing a good job and very professional. Like, I love all the stuff that you guys, I just like how professional you guys are and pretty on time about everything. I'm not going to say the name, but you guys know what I'm talking about. So good job. Good job on everything.
Thank you. I think, you got to look at NFTs to and I can speak on NFTs, like lifetime medical records. You got to look at NFTs like tracking of pharmaceutical manufacturing. Like on the blockchain side of an NFT, it's like going to streamline off the how did I say that? It's going to streamline the digital footprint. I'm going to restate my thing here. Digital footprint. The token ID or the Lilly ID token on just a pharmaceutical manufacturing implementation. I can get deep into this. It's immutable records. I mean, there's so much inside the space of just pharmaceutical manufacturing NFT. I mean, it's beautiful. I mean, I'm not a nerd out, but whatever.
I'd like to hear more on it, but go ahead.
No. Y'all get your own space. Get your own space. Y'all have your own NFT nerd time. We're coming up on an hour here. I've been on a plane all day. I'm tired. Right?
I mean, y'all wearing Apple Watches. Just think what an NFT can do with your heart rate alone.
He's on to something, great, man. Yeah, hopefully you guys can make it happen. But I'll mute my mic. But I just appreciate just you guys even thinking about the idea. So if you guys put it out, I'll just try to be the first one to get one. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Thank you. And
Lilly watch. Let's go. We're gonna see some fan art on that. Let's go.
Yeah, I was just here thinking about it. Talking about NFTs and Apple Watches. You're making it really hard for me to lie to my doctor. That's going to be a little bit more difficult. All right, guys, it's been real. It's been fun. We've been doing this for 55 minutes now. Hopefully we addressed, some of the questions y'all got. Bring us up in Telegram, shoot us a DM on Twitter. We try to respond to all of them. We're not shy, and, we're going to listen to you and talk to you if you have questions. Sorry I haven't been as talkative as I normally am on the weekends, but you guys know what was going on. So I'm all good now. I'm back. Head's back in the game. Thanks for joining us, guys. We look forward to doing these things. We postponed it till today instead of our typical Sunday space because, well, I was busy. But we'll get back to doing it on Sundays. I really enjoy this time with you guys. I take so much away from it. I'm sure I speak for Jay, Michelle, Cody, Brad, myself, that, you know, a lot of people think doing these AMAs are like, oh, I'm gonna go get grilled, I'm gonna go get bombarded. You guys aren't like that. You make it excited. You know, I get excited. Oh, I got an AMA coming up. What are you gonna talk about? I have no idea, but I'm gonna enjoy it, and everybody's gonna make it fun. So, thanks for joining us, Brad, Jay, Michelle. Any closing thoughts?
No, yeah, thank you for everyone being here. Go ahead, Michelle. Sorry.
No, we're good, Barney. Thanks, everybody. Thanks again for your support.
Dr. Ari, thank you. Sharon, I did get your message in DM. I'm on it. I love it. It's a good comment. Thank you. Thank you to everybody for joining. Let's go. I got a lot to do tonight in meetings. I'm excited for the marketing rolling out, the exchanges, and all the positive going on. Keep it positive, guys. Have a good night.
Thanks, Brad. Thanks, everyone.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. Hey, it's Dr. Ari. He finally spoke. I've hit his name to speak.
Yeah, sorry. I picked up my son, and I got, a whole bunch of stuff happened. I got in and off, and yes, I'm sorry about that.
Family first.
No good. Family first.
Yes, I was jumping in and out, but I heard the gist of everything that happened. I'm really excited about what's going on. There's a lot, I could tell everyone, there's a lot of great stuff coming. I've heard from Barney, from Brad, from Jay. I'm meeting with them, and there's just a lot of big stuff coming that they're not going to announce yet for certain reasons they can't, but you guys have a lot to look forward to. I can tell you that.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks,
Awesome.
guys.
Have a great night, everyone.
Thanks, Doc.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Have a good evening.
Hey.
Good night.
Bye. Have a good one, guys.
There you have it. Another Lilly Finance to the space. And they didn't really talk about anything much new today. As a lot of people already know, they on L banks now. They have a few more exchange that they wanna coming up. They're not spreading much. It said it should be next exchange sometime this month. So we're gonna see what the next exchange be. Probably gonna be Bitmark, most likely gonna be. But anyway, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and like, subscribe, and turn on bell notifications. When I release a new video, you get notification. All right. Peace. And you can check the price over here. The price is it's still early to get in. I said the price ain't been the lowest ago. I think it went to like 32. We've been like at the 37 range. So I think that's might be the support level. So just waiting on kicks boots to a jump start to go higher. And a few days ago it went to like 51. And it went back down to 37 now. It went up to 51 the other day. But anyway, it's still early to get in, so not late at all. Just gotta hold on, and the next couple months, like 2 weeks, you can put 1,000 or 2 in, and that shit, it can be a few thousand or possible 100 plus thousand or more. Who knows? Only time will tell. But anyway, if you're new to the channel, go ahead, like, subscribe, turn bell notification, leave a comment if you want, and catch you all next time on whatever video. All right, peace.